back with another video. Back with another video. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Coming at you real quick with another video. Ooh, today, y'all. Today I got some good news. I just have a lot of good news, but I'm gonna be shooting out so many videos. Y'all gonna be like, oh, what's she doing? Oh, what's she doing? Okay, because I've been busy. I haven't had the video vibe, and I didn't want to come on here without having a vibe. You know what I'm saying? My usual vibe. Okay, so hunty, I have to share a lot with you. Okay, a lot of information. First of all, my hair is changing. If you can't tell, it's really changing. It dropped. My hands is ashy, excuse me. They're gonna be ashy through this video. My hair has officially dropped. Yes, to the length of the Sisterlocks. I think this is my third day wearing this braid out with the middle part. I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Okay. Yeah, so today I want to come talk to you about DIY Sisterlocks. I did not start my own Sisterlocks, so I can't say I started them. But I've been DIYing these bad boys since I was 7 months. And now I'm at 1 year. So half of my journey, I was in charge of maintaining and taking care of my locks. Okay. And I just want to say basically that I feel like it did save me a lot of money by DIYing them. But it can be risky to take care of your own locks, to start, using new shampoos, to experiment and do things with your hair. I do want to go and have a consultant look at my hair and retighten my hair. I don't know for sure when that's going to happen, but I need to find someone new, and I'm going to take y'all right along with me through that journey as well. Because I want that fresh retie look. Yes, I want it to look snatched, and not by me, by somebody else. I have been enjoying the trial and error phase of my journey, getting to know how my hair reacts to not braiding and bending, to doing reties. I also was wondering about switching my pattern so that I can so I can keep my volume. I wanted to know how it would be to switch my pattern to give me more volume. So I want to talk to a consultant about that, if that's something that I should do or not. DIYing my Sisterlocks. I feel like if you're going to be a DIYer, you need to do research. You can't just DIY off the whim. You have to make sure that you do research and know that it is possible that you can do something to interrupt the locking process if you're not careful with how you're locking your hair. If you're using different tools, try to find one tool that you love and a backup tool. Don't constantly go back and forth with different type of tools. This week I'm gonna use this time I'm gonna use that. Try to stay with one tool, because the consistency of the tool can prevent you having holes in your locks. The consistency of the way you use a tool and the size of the tool that you use can determine if your locks will have holes or thinnage or breakage. So like, what I'm trying to say, let me explain it, because if like one tool is bigger than the other one, it might not, the pattern might not be the same every time. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but make sure you try to stick to using one or two different types of tools. Don't keep on experimenting with using one tool, another tool, another tool, another tool, another tool. So also that with saying that, don't go back and forth with trying to go to a different consultant, and then doing it yourself, because there's not going to be consistency. The consistency in how your locks are being retightened will change based on the person's tension and the tool that they use. So you're going to have to figure out if you're going to stick to like one consultant and a side consultant, Or if you're going to do your hair and have one side consultant, I don't think you should have like 3-4 people, different people in your head, especially within that beginning stages of having your locks while they're locking, because some people might be handy-handed, some people might be heavy-handed, some people might not, some people might be loose-handed. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that right amount of tension as you're, retightening your locks. So make sure that you do some research, practice. Know that with DIYing that you're going to make some mistakes because you're learning. So make sure that you try it a few times before you do. Maybe you could try doing a little bit at first and get the hang of it in the back of your head, and then try to do your whole hair. But I think that it is possible to maintain your Sisterlocks yourself without a consultant if you have to. But I think it is smart to keep a good consultant, because I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want a good consultant? We all want that. Okay, so DIYing Sisterlocks is possible as long as you do your research, as long as you maintain your locks and by retightening with the same tool, or with like 2 different types of tools. Don't use more than 2 different types of tools. Also, do not have more than 2 different type of consultants or trainees in your head in a shorter period of time, because I think if you got too many people's hands in your head, it can mess you up. It can mess you up for real. And only retightening your hair. Another tip is retighten your hair only when you're in the mood. Like once you get tired, if you're angry, if you're upset, if you're irritated, just take a break, because your energy is going to be the energy that you're putting in your locks at the time of your retightening. You're angry, you're upset, you might have some tight locks hurting, you might be having some looseness. That really does matter. Also with DIYing, you want to make sure that you use the proper types of shampoos and try not to use any products. I really want to say this because I feel like this needs to be said and really understood, y'all. Like, we cannot be out here copying off of other people's journeys. Like, I love watching everybody's channel. I love it, okay? I truly do love it. But I know for a fact that I cannot put oil in my hair. Just like some people can never stop braiding and banding. You know what I'm saying? They might be braiding and banding for the rest of their life. But because it's your locks and your journey, do what's right for you. I'm not going to be putting oil in my hair. I don't want to, but I will be using the rose water because haven't had any issue with using water. Some people might not ever put water in their head at all, so you have to make sure that you're doing what's right for you. All you can do is test it out. Like the reason why I don't want to put oil in my hair is because I haven't needed it. And I don't feel like putting that in my budget. Why am I worried about putting oils in my hair? Because I'm looking at somebody else's hair long and growing, and I'm thinking, oh, if she put oil in her hair, my hair gonna be long and growing too. No, they ain't got nothing to do with the growth. Sisterlocks is going to grow. The Sisterlocks are going to grow. You don't have to do anything to help them along their way. Okay? They know what they're doing. They in here to grow. Okay? So just keep it easy. Simple is the best key. Okay, I learned that with having my locks for 1 year that I don't need to put water in my hair every day. Okay, but I do realize now, I just learned it this week, y'all. I just learned this week that I do need to put a bonnet on my head. The silk pillow is not enough for me because my hair just looks better with a bonnet on. So, also I know the fact that the rose wire that I sell, that I will be offering to everybody, leaves my hair feeling fresh. It leaves my hair smelling good. And I think that using a spritz to give you a nice clean smell to your hair is better than trying to put in products or lotions and creams or oils to get a good smell, because that spritz from the water, it's gonna just, you know, it's gonna go on there and it's gonna dry. Oil doesn't, it's gonna get, I just feel like oil is gonna be greasy for me. I don't want to feel greasy. Now, I do like the sleek look of traditional locks when they got a fresh retwist and that gel is swooped and all that stuff. I do be wishing that I can have a sleek look to my locks, but you know, whatever. I don't really need to have a sleek look. My hair just naturally beautiful itself, and that's what I like. No products. This is the real true me. My hair is growing, it's developing in its own way, and I'm learning to love it just the way it is. If it got a little string sticking up in other places, if it's bushy, if it's laid down on one side, sticking up on the other side, honey, I just try to love my hair for what it is, because it's here with me, and we gonna make it through. Okay, we'll make it through. So yeah, I feel like anybody could DIY their locks, but make sure that you do research on the right pattern. Ask your consultant before you decide to start doing your own sister locks. What pattern did you use in my hair? Is that the pattern that you will continue to use in my hair, or is that the pattern that you started my hair off with? Ask them as much questions as you can before you leave a consultant. Get as much information you can about your establishment, recommendations on things that you should do and not do before you go out here on your own. Try to get all the information from the consultant that you had establish your locks first. Okay? If she ain't gonna give you the information, then honey, I don't know what to do about that. I will do a video on ways to know when it's time to move on to a new consultant, ways that you can let a consultant know that you're moving on, and signs that a consultant is trying to dump you. So if y'all want to see that video, if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you drop down fire emojis and let me know and say we want to see that video in the comments. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I was planning on making it a little fancier, but I was like, you know what, let me just do it in my car. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're here. If you made it to the end, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. And I'll be doing a video probably every day. No, I will be doing a whole bunch of new videos this month to make up for all of, let me just shut my mouth. I will go. Bye, y'all. Let me just say real quick, nothing can actually replace sister locks, but you can get the sister lock look by doing different things, such as small braids, small twists, and interlocking. The difference between sister locks than any other type of lock mostly is the grid. Interlocking process is basically the same, but the sister lock tool is trademarked, and that's what makes sister locks. The grid and the tool that is used. But you can DIY and have step sister locks, or you can get someone to start your sister locks off and continue to take care of them and maintain them on your own. All these choices are possible, and DIY sister locks can work for you, honey. But if you want some real sister locks, come see me.
What we do here is go back.